What's up, guys? It's Justin here again. On my way to the jam. It's a Saturday morning, about 8:30, and I've got dynamic lower. I'm gonna use the cable bar against the chains again. It's the second week of the wave, so we're gonna go a little bit heavier, a little bit more chain, about 8 sets. So one of the questions was, I think it was by Beater Cars. Asked how long have I been in training, and when did I switch to conjugate, how long have I been doing conjugate. So a little bit about me. I've been training for about 26 years. That's a long time, right? And I switched to, well, I guess kind of the background here is that I started off training like as a bodybuilder. I competed as a bodybuilder, a natural bodybuilder. And I don't know why I said natural. I mean, I am lifetime natural. I've never taken anything, but it's irrelevant. So I did that for about 5 years. You know what? I'm sorry that I keep making this fall. I have like the worst setup in this car. But at any rate, I got to get something to make it more stable. Big bump. It's going to keep falling. But at any rate, then after I stopped competing, I just trained for fun, but it was still in a bodybuilding kind of a realm. Training split routine, chest, back, arms, shoulders, legs, all that kind of stuff. And then I did that for about 10 years, maybe, right? 8, 9, 10 years. And then then I transitioned to powerlifting. Now it had to be like 2012, 2013. And a lot of what I was doing was your very basic type of training. I was doing like 5-3-1. I started off doing 5-3-1. Only because there was an app. It was the most popular. A lot of people knew about it. So there was an app that allowed you to kind of track your progress. It did the math for you, calculated the percentages and what you were. Jesus Christ, this is bumpy. It calculated what the rep scheme and everything. So it was basically a no-think program. But the problem with that I found was that it supposedly you were supposed to take 90% of your 1 rep max. So if you have a 500-pound squat, you're supposed to take 90%, and that 90% is your working percent, right? So if the day called for reps of 3 against 70%, 70% was against 90%. So I didn't really see a whole lot of benefit from it. Quite honestly, it wasn't until I changed gyms to current gym that I'm at. I've been there for about 7 years. That I started to train Westside. But I went into that training the Brandon Lilly's Cube method, which was a little bit better, and that's like a conjugate base to it. Then I started to read and learn more about the conjugate method, the conjugate system, and how it was structured and how you track it. I read a lot of Louis' articles, bought a lot of his books, I watched a lot of the YouTube videos, basically read and asked a lot of questions about the whole thing. So that's how I got into it. And that's, I don't look back from it. Really, I train that way today. I think it's the most benefit that you're going to get, because I don't know. I don't really understand like those 12-week strength programs. What happens after the 12 weeks? You're going to run it again? I don't understand that. Like a lot of these, don't get me wrong. I mean, these are excellent tools for beginners or intermediates, but if you've been training for a very, very long time, what's after that 12 weeks? How much progression are you going to really get out of it? And besides, I'm somebody that wants to be consistently strong all of the time. I don't want to just peak for 12 weeks and then nothing. Like, okay, well, you hit a 700-pound deadlift, and after that, but now what, right? Where do you go from there? I mean, do you buy another program? Do you run that same one again? So with Conjugate, it allows you to focus in on your weak points. It allows you to change the stimulus of your training through specialty bars, through different ways that you're moving, close stance, wide stance, front bar squat, competition squat, various different ways of changing it. It makes it fun too. I mean, that's what's important to me now, is training fun. And if I'm not having fun, what's the point? So, but I'll leave you guys with that. Again, I appreciate the questions. I kind of enjoy that because I really enjoy talking about this stuff. And otherwise nobody would talk to. Nobody talks about it, right? Outside of the powerlifting circles, right? So, if you guys have any other questions, if you guys want to know anything else, get my thoughts on something cool, just leave it in the comments, and I'll be happy to address it and give you my thoughts. All right, guys. Well, I'm off to. I got to pick up some coffee, head into the gym, and get this work done that I'm really not looking forward to. All right, guys. Take care.